Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King Kansas, here to bring you another podcast episode your way, and in particular, podcast episode number 43. It's Thursday. I'm telling you, man, not too much going on in the world of TV and entertainment news, but it's still worthy of bringing some stuff to you guys. So I'm just going to jump into things, guys, and talk about some of the topics or headlines, or hot topics in this particular case, that I've come across or stumbled across. So, okay? One, apparently, because of Taylor Swift showing up at a Kansas City Chiefs game with Ryan Reynolds there in a press box, people are now speculating, which I kind of find funny because there's no confirmation of this, okay, guys? But I thought it's amusing for me to bring to all you guys, is that maybe she's going to be in the next Deadpool film. Maybe he's trying to convince her to be a part of it, Maybe play Gwenpool. I don't know what the hell's going on, okay? But either way, it's kind of funny that they're thinking about that. Wasn't the last movie she was in Cats, and that was disastrous? It was, so bad. You're like, what the hell? So, I don't know. I'm kind of laughing at it. You guys tell me your thoughts on it. Do you think it's happening? Is that why she was at the game? Or is she watching her, perhaps, new boyfriend, Kelsey, on the Kansas City Chiefs playing? But I think maybe a little bit more of that than that. But you never know, right? Okay. So anyways, another topic that I wanted to talk about quickly, guys, is the fact that there could be possibly no Wolverine when they launch the X-Men in the MCU. Do I believe it? There's a couple of sources. I think it's CBD or whatever the hell. I think it's some internet, YouTube shenanigans. People are going to speculate, right? So there's no proof or whatever. Take it with a grain of salt, whatever. In the comic books, that's how it went down. I know in the Fox movies we got at the beginning, we had Wolverine kind of meeting the X-Men and joining up front. In this particular case, maybe they're going to follow the actual comic book. He comes much later. You got the X-Men team established, and then they need someone else to jump in and help them out. So I'm thinking that could be what I hope they do that, to tell you the truth. It'd be cool to see Wolverine, don't get me wrong, but then that gives them more time to see who they're going to cast to play Wolverine, right? I don't know. If it's not going to be Hugh Jackman, which I don't think it will be, if they go younger, then they can do so. The search is not over. I told you. Clint Eastwood's son, Scott Eastwood, my pick, hands down. You want somebody who can step into the role of Clint Eastwood, of Hugh Jackman's Wolverine? It's him. He has the look and everything else. But hey, it's just my opinion. You guys chime down who you think would be your opinion in that case. Okay, and the last topic I'm going to talk about, because I'm pretty sure there'll be more maybe after I make this video that's going to pop up, but that's what Saturday's for. The big podcast itself. Saturdays I left for a whole bunch of shit. But anyways, is that it appears that the production or the writing team of the Peacemaker, John Cena, is beginning, and it's about to begin or start. I don't know what the hell they're in production or something like that. So I'm kind of glad. Loved the first season. I didn't expect to like it because I watched the James Gunn Suicide Squad, and he was kind of annoying more to me than anything. But then as you watch the series, you grow to love him, and you actually see John Cena's acting chops and him embracing the character itself and bringing it our way. But I liked him in it. I'm excited for it. I'm going to be down to watch it. So you guys let me know in the comment section. Okay, enough of that. Let's go to a couple of TV episode reviews. I finally had the chance to see The Boys spin-off series, Gen V, the second episode, and I can honestly tell you it was good. I enjoyed it. They're exploring more of the history of what's going on. I think it's the third episode, guys. I apologize because I think the fourth one drops this Friday. So yeah, sorry. The third episode, and it was good. You're seeing where the story is heading towards. You see more of an interconnectivity between the school that they're going to, Goldkin, or whatever. I can't even freaking remember the stupid name of it, but you kind of saw, new introduction of new characters, more of the golden boy, I call him, his brother, and what they've been doing with experimenting. You got the little one that can shrink so much to kind of like find him and kind of see the truth a little bit more. But it's getting very interesting. You're learning that parents of certain other characters on the show might have something to do with it. And there's a lot of resentment from the kids and the parents for giving him this compound V to give him powers and shit. And it's going to start backfiring. You're going to see some villains develop out of it. And I think you're going to see some clear runner characters, Something big's happening, especially the ending of this episode. Holy crap. When she goes into the guy's ear, and what Ant-Man should have done, they just did it themselves. But I liked it. I was a little worried after the second episode. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's going to live up to the hype or it's going to get me to the level that I want to keep on going and watching. But this episode did. I can't wait to see what's going to go happen in the next one, because they gave us a little bit of a sneak peek at the end of it. And I'm like, okay, let's see where it goes. Hopefully it'll pick it up a little bit. I want a little bit more action. But you know what? It's teenagers. What do you expect, right? So, I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section below. What's your favorite episode? Are you digging it? Do you think it's going to be on the same level as The Boys? I don't think it will. But that's just me. I guess it depends on your age group or the demographics, right? When you kind of go down. But it has the same feel, which I'm glad it still has that presence. 100% on board. Okay, finally. Thumbnail. Ahsoka. Season finale. So it's episode 8, part 8. I think it was called the Jedi. Oh my God. The Witch. And I believe the Warlord. And holy shit. It was a good episode, okay? I'm not going to jump over the moon. I've seen people hating on it and all that shit that, oh, it was weak, it was this should have happened. I guess people's expectations, like I said, it always exceeds what you're going to be seeing. You got to understand, it's not going to be just a one season and done. If it was, yeah, it's a total letdown. Like the way they end things, cliffhangers and, spoiler alert, so be warned. When you guys watch these podcast episodes, I'm spoiling shit. So that's on you guys. You had at least a couple of days to watch it. It dropped Wednesday. So you had a whole day or so. Because, internet, everybody ruins everything anyways. Or on Facebook or whatever the hell pops up. Anyways, that Thrawn gets away. But the battle with Ahsoka and Ben. I was going to say Ben, for God's sakes. Ezra and Sabine making their way to where they're trying to stop and meet up with the ship was phenomenal. I like that, the way he was fighting, and, the zombies popping up and stuff. A couple of cool moments, special effects, battle scenes pretty cool, very cinematic, ship looks crazy. The way he kind of escapes and just kind of accelerates and leaves them behind to kind of like, okay, where does it go? And then have, of course, Ray Stevenson's character show up, the other one showing up, in their own particular separate parts of this planet. I don't know if Ray Stevenson is going to be recasted, like that character's role, which I think it will, because, passed away, so it's unfortunate. But who knows where they're going to... Less time of them on there, if anything. That's what people were complaining. Should have been more of them, but it wasn't about them. It was them stopping Thrawn, and that's what happened. And that actor, oh my God, Mikkelsen, holy shit, phenomenal. Like, I'm telling you, scary son of a bitch, I'll tell you right now. And, oh my God. Ahsoka going up there, kind of being disappointed. And at the end, you have Anakin's image show up because Sabine kind of says, I thought I saw a shadow. And it was him. So I don't know if he's going to be more a part of the second season. Am I excited for a second season? Yes and no. Like I told you guys, I never follow Rebels. So maybe if you were more of a Rebels fan and Clone Wars and all that shit, you might have been maybe disappointed. Maybe that's why I don't feel that bummed out about it. I was expecting a little bit more, but not to the level that I was going to get blown away, because I know it was probably going to be a second season. But I'm pretty sure fans like you guys who followed and know everything inside and out might feel a little bit differently than I do. And especially Dr. Moves, I got to really get his thoughts on it, and he can tell me, off camera what he thought about it. Was he happy with it, or is he not happy with it? I haven't heard my phone ring, so I guess he might be okay with it, or he hasn't seen it yet. But for the most part, it was okay. Didn't hit a home run. It just kind of cruised into the distance or into the sunset. Let's just say that. But it was okay. It wasn't one of the worst things I saw. So there you go. That's my Ahsoka episode 8 season finale. I hope you guys like that. Chime in, like I told you guys. Okay. And finally, the one thing, like I always do, before I let you guys go, I'm going to have a little bit of a rapid fire. I'm going to be picking up, you know, I guess, topics from both sides or whatever the hell. I don't even know what the hell I'm going to pick. You know, certain things that I would rather pick or not pick. And you guys can chime in and have a little fun. 5 little things I'm going to go off on and say, okay, so now, according to what people have told me, okay, would you pick Star Trek or Star Wars? Star Wars. Captain America or Iron Man in the MCU? I'm a Cap guy. All day. I can do this all day. Let's just say that. Michael Keaton's Batman, Christian Bale's Batman, and I'm like, you guys should know that right now. It's going to be Christian Bale. Transformers or G.I. Joe? I'm picking Transformers. And lastly, the Justice League cinematic thing, or, of course, the Avengers. I'm going to go Avengers, guys. Even with Zack Snyder's version, I'm still going with that. So there you go, guys. Quick, short, and simple. Tune in this Saturday for the mega, just kidding, it's a bigger podcast. It might be a little longer than the usual, 10 to 12 minute podcast that I do during the week, but pretty sure a lot more things are going to be coming out. We got Gen V, of course, dropping. Still haven't seen the Continental, so don't look for it. I don't know if I will ever dive into it. I'm going to try my best. Hopefully a movie review coming your way as well. So until then, guys, be the hell good. Stay off the King's Throne. I'll see you where? Right here on YouTube land. Take it easy. I'll see you guys soon.